Hello. All right, now track 32, right? What do you want to ask? What do you want to know? Which one, Sophie or Robert?
Sophie.
Sophie number? Sophie number 6. The last one. Last Sophie. Page 189, right? Oh, and a lot of people commute to both places for work, right? When you say commute, it means that you will travel kind of daily, and of course when you talk about commute, I mean that we are talking about something kind of a long way, okay? Travel frequently in a long way. You don't say like, yeah, we commute from this room to the other room, okay?
Travel a long way.
Yeah, frequently. And especially normally you talk about traveling from work to home and home to work, something like that, okay? So that means to make the same journey regularly between work and home, like that. Frequently? Frequently. Yeah, frequently or regularly, it's fine. Yeah? Alright, what else? Last Roberts, line number 3 from bottom. Yeah, hotspot, like kind of destination of something, right? But you need to read that one, and then destination or place, right? But then we want to read that one to know what it is about. It's especially bad just by the accent where the road comes into the roundabout. The buses have a lot of trouble getting through that as well. Okay, so those are the two main hotspots. So you see that before they mentioned what? Where the road comes in, it is especially bad just by the epicenter where the road comes into the roundabout. The buses have a lot of trouble getting through that as well. So they are talking about some kind of very hard places, right? So that's the meaning. Hot spots. I mean, hard places where a lot of troubles happening over there. Okay, a lot of trouble happening there. So that is a public place where something happened, right? And here we are talking about traffic jam, right? In this case, yeah. That a popular place or hot place. That means the issue is there. What else? Sophie number 3. 1, 2, 3. Line number 2. Further out of town. Oh, further, that means farther, right? And out of town, that means not in the town anymore. So the traffic gets quite bad along its road. Further out of town, that means that it started somewhere from its road. And it keeps going until much further out of town as well. The problem is still there. Okay? Here they say, actually, Robert, that's not quite right. The traffic gets quite bad along its road. I mean that along its road, I mean on its road. Okay, along that road, traffic is really bad. further out of town. I mean, and also it doesn't stop there, not only on the East Road but also outside. Okay, out of town as well. What else? That's it? What? Nothing. What do you want to know? Track 31. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I know children are safer, but the air quality is much worse. We don't want to have more medical problems like asthma and bronchitis. Yeah, especially for children and older people. So guys, even before asking me, can you recognize that at least can you guess the meaning of those two words?
It's like a sickness.
Yeah, kind of sickness, right? Because like health issue.
Medical problem.
So now, if it's too polluted, what kind of sickness the people may get into?
Asthma.
Yeah, asthma. What's that? I think.
Sickness from your body.
Yeah, yeah, that is a medical condition that makes breathing difficult. Hang suyễn các bạn. Hang suyễn.
But can you still breathe?
Difficult, make it difficult. Maybe make it hurt as well. Okay. So you can mark that one. Yes, asthma, bronchitis. And you can mark it there. Asthma. Asthma, okay, asthma. You can write like that. Yeah. And then you can write something like a medical condition that makes breathing difficult. Yeah. And the other one, bronchitis. That's an illness in which the bronchial tubes become infected or swollen, resulting in coughing and difficulty in breathing. Viêm phế quản đó. Viêm phế quản. Đau đau họng, ho, coughing. Difficult. Okay, you can say like coughing, an illness which causes coughing and difficulty in breathing. Mà nói chung là viêm phế quản thường, nhưng mà thường viêm phế quản nó cũng nhẹ nhẹ thôi ha. Nó chưa đến mức nghiêm trọng như là hen suyễn. Coughing, C-O-U G-H I-N-G. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bronchitis and asthma. What?
Round 1.
Bronchitis, right? Yeah, resulting in coughing and difficulty in breathing.
And
Okay, done. Good. What else?
In right column, the first robot in the last line, reliable enough.
The first robot.
In the right column,
Yeah. Line number.
the last line,
Reliable enough. What does that mean? The service isn't reliable enough. What does that mean?
it's not good enough.
Yeah. Reliable enough. Isn't it reliable enough? That means it's not good enough. Yes. When you say something reliable, that means something you can trust. Okay? What else? Anything else? No? Okay, move on. Anything else, guys? Any questions? Anything? Yeah.
Sophia number 2.
Yeah.
Line number 2 from the bottom.
Yeah.
Empty the rows.
Emptier rows. Do you know empty?
Yes.
So emptier, that is just more empty. Right?
In last track, robot number 3, line number 2, lack of backup.
Robert number 2,
Number 3,
Robert number 3,
line number 2,
line number 2.
lack of backup.
Okay, lack of, do you know lack of?
Yes. Not enough.
Not enough, yes. In some places, yes, but not in all. I've had a look at some of those schemes. The main problem is lack of take-up. Drivers just don't use them. So we are talking about, again, about transport, right? So what we are talking about here? Well, in some places, because they are talking about when cars come into town from further out, they can park there cheaply and take special buses into the town center. It's been quite popular in a few other towns around the country. In some places, yes, but not in all. It means that not in all places it's like that. That means that they can take special buses into the town center, right? I have a look at some of those schemes. The main problem is lack of take-up. Drivers just don't use them. A lot of these car parks stay empty for a long time and the buses are often less than half full. And lack of take-up, here they are talking about buses that you can catch. Okay? Take-up, that means pick you up or take the passengers to somewhere. Because before they say that here they can park there cheaply and take special buses into the town center, and then here they say that, well, the main problem, not in all, not in just some places, not in all places, right? And the main problem is lack of take-up. Or lack of take-up, that means that don't have enough people uses that kind of transport service, right? Drivers just don't use them. A lot of these car parks stay empty for a long time, and the buses are often less than half full. Okay. In this case, take-up is also means like usage as well, okay? Usage. Lack of take-up, that means lack of usage. In this case, they're talking about lack of the use of buses. What else?
Robot number 4, line number 1. I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced that that would work, right?
Yes.
Convinced that means
Sure.
yeah, I'm not sure, I'm not persuaded. Thuyết phục á, tôi không hoàn toàn bị thuyết phục rằng là việc đó sẽ work. Ok.
Robot number 2 from the bottom.
Robot number 2 from the bottom. Okay, the last line. Lorries, right? They have what?
That's like a truck.
Yeah, trucks.
Truck.
Trucks. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. Sophie. Number 3 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Line number. Line number 4 from the bottom. Then they just need to lay out the car parts. Yeah, lay out, I mean to kind of to draw, to make a plan of the car part. Okay. Yeah, design a layout. I mean, design the kind of the blueprint, the scheme of the car parts. How about put in bus shelters? What? What does that mean? The bus stop. Yes. Very good. So when you say that put in bus shelters, that means that you operate the bus stop, or you place some bus shelters there. Okay, you place some bus shelters there, or you open some bus shelters or bus stops there. Okay. What else? Okay, so when you read, you need to underline all the words you don't understand. Okay, so when you ask, it's much faster. Otherwise, you have to check and search for all of the words again. It costs a lot of time. Yeah. The next time, please, when you do reading or when you do speaking with each other, please underline all the words you don't understand and ask me fast. Otherwise, we have to sit here all day and we have to check words by words again. Yeah?
Industrial.
What?
Industrial.
Index?
Industrial.
Industrial. Where is that? Robert 2.
Sophia. Sophia number 7.
Track 32. Sophie number 2 from the bottom. Line number 2 from bottom. Industrial. Yeah, you know industry, right? Yeah, we already explained that many times. When
Country.
not country. When we talk not culture. Industrial, that means that, no, produce, mass production, mass or massive production, that means produce a lot. So that anything when we say industry or industrial, whatever, if you think about that, you have to think immediately about producing a lot or massive production.
Extend.
Produce a lot. Like for example, they make a book, but not only a book, they make millions of books, printing very fast, continuously. So that's industry.
Extend. The word next to it.
Estate. Estate, if you talk about real estate, do you know real estate? Property, land. But here we are talking estate, so area, place. Industrial estate, I mean industrial area. Okay. Yeah?
Factory, great.
Mm-hmm.
Robot, the last robot dispense.
Expense,
I
you know. What does that mean?
Spencer. I
No, expensive is an adjective. Expense here is not like expensive. Yes, what it talking about the same thing, like the cost of something, but expense. What does that mean? What kind of project? That may be so, but the main problem with that kind of project is the expense. Expense means cost. Cost.
then and
What?
then one next to it.
Initial. The initial financial requirements. The initial, that means
Like the first one.
yeah, first, beginning. First or beginning.
Emma, bear that in mind.
What? Come again?
Bear that in mind.
Where is that?
Trophy. Trophy 4.
Sophie, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Line 1. Line number 1.
You need to bear that in mind. I mean, you need to keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind.
Anything else?
I don't know.
Go on. Nothing? Finish? Yes, another track, go. Yeah, 37. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Destroyed. Yes, demolished, destroyed, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Accountancy French.
What?
Accountancy French.
Track?
That's that.
Which one? Bill or Jen?
Bill.
Bill. Which Bill?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Line number?
1.
Oh, accountancy firms, right? Manufacturing is still important, of course, and services such as accountancy firms. First of all, guys, firms, do you understand that?
No.
You don't know? Yeah, accountancy, that means kế toán, yes. But firms, yes, company, yes. Yeah, firms. Normally in America they don't use company. They say they use firm. Huh? They say, oh, that's my firm.
That's my phone.
Yeah, accountancy firms. Yeah.
Let me write the meaning here. But now English. So how can we call that in English?
What?
How can we call that in English?
Accountancy firms.
Meaning.
So firm means company.
Company.
Yeah. And accountancy, that means related to accountant. Yeah, accountant. Yeah. Go on.
In the writing on the last field,
Yeah.
in the last line,
Yeah.
surgery.
Surgery. Right.
Yes.
Like a doctor help the patient.
Yeah, the doctor helps the patient. Yeah. Actually, like operating their body. Phẫu thuật á. Yeah, when they would cut the body and then they would do something with that. Yes.
And how can we put them back?
They would stitch that. You think the doctor should open the body and then leave it like that? But surgery is like operation. But here, we are not talking about operation now, right? Because here, read the whole thing. You need to look at the whole thing. In fact, the ACT college is now used as a doctor's surgery. So of course, like ACT college cannot be used like for opening the body, right? Something like that. So here, doctor surgery, you can understand that is the working place for doctors. And of course, doctor can do that, but we have to understand that is the working place for doctor. Yeah. The last bill. Track 37. Last line, doctor surgery. Okay. So here that is the place, the working place for doctor. Yeah. So guys, when you read something, you want to understand something completely, you need to base on the context as well. Okay, don't just read one or two words and then you understand it. No, you have to read the whole context. You see what he's talking about. Okay. For example, like when I say, "Oh, that's funny," but you have to depends on my tone as well to see whether that is really funny or not. Right? The same story, but if I say, "Oh, that's funny," we have to. But maybe I don't really mean like that is funny at all. I say that is amusing or that is ridiculous or something like that. When I say, "Oh, that's funny," right? But it's something really funny. I say, "Oh, that's really fun." You understand what I mean? It really depends on the context, the situation, and the tone, the voice or something. So you have to read everything and understand everything completely. Anything else? Giống như các bạn nhìn ra ngoài đường, bạn tưởng có người kêu bò, bạn phải coi coi là có con bò đi qua hay là có thằng nhóc đang bò qua hay là cái gì bò hay cái con kiến bò qua. You understand? Chứ không thể nào cái bò mặc định là cow được, no. Yeah. Cho nên là phải chuẩn bị cẩn thận mấy cái kiểu đó. Rồi, anything else? Survey. Where is that? Oh, have you got the results from the survey we did about the changes? Okay, survey. What is that? Not subject, like research. When you do a survey, that means you do a research, okay? Or you give the survey to someone, I mean you ask them a lot of questions, okay? Careful, sir. Okay, put it down. Right. All right, done. Fine. All right, go. Anything else? No? That's it? Good. All right, guys, relax for 10 to 15 minutes and then we will move on to the next exercise, okay? Go on. Unit 4, Travel and Transport, Speaking. So you can read that.
Speaking in this unit, you will learn how to plan your long-term answer for speaking parts using correct sequencing words to give your answer a clear structure. Understand sentence rep when using sequencing words. Deal with follow-up questions after your long-term.
Yes. Do you understand everything there? Yes? Or no? Sequencing words.
What's that?
Yeah, what's that?
What's sequencing means?
Do you know the sequence?
The rule.
Like first, second, third, finally, consequently, something like that. So basically, they are some kind of connection words or linking words. And here, when we say sequencing words, like we can say like at the beginning, at the end, first, second, third, okay, something like that. So here, we are talking about speaking part 2, guys, because you need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, right? So what you can learn here, they say plan your long-term answer for speaking part 2. Yes, you can make a note within 1 minute and then you can plan your answer for 2 minutes, okay? And then use the correct sequencing words to give your answer a clear structure. Yes, remember that when you answer something, you have to say like in the order, right? You say first and beginning, we do this and that, and then what happened, okay? So first, second, third, or at the beginning we do this, and then after that, next, something like that, or finally, consequently, something like that, yeah? And understand sentence stress when using sequencing words. Yes, not only when using sequencing words, but you always remember sentence stress. You understand sentence stress? I mean, you need to stress at the right place, right? Like what I just explained, even the same sentence, but if you use different tones or different voices, then the meaning may change as well. You cannot just say, "Oh, I'm so happy," you know. And when they look at your face and they hear that kind of voice, "I'm so happy," I mean, they know that you're joking, right? Okay. So you need to stress at the right place to send the right message, otherwise people might misunderstand. Now, finally, deal with follow-up questions after your long turn. Follow-up questions, that means normally after speaking part 2, they may ask you some follow-up questions. For example, you are talking about your electronic device, and then at the end, after you finish, they may ask, okay, do you still use it? Do you recommend that device to someone else? Something like that. And how can you deal with that?
Like part 3.
No, not part 3. That's still part 2 question, but just a follow-up question. Yeah, a very short one, and you can just easily say yes or no. It's fine. Or you can answer that shortly. That's it. Got it? So in this unit, you will learn everything like that. Okay? Good. Let's go. Listen. Exercise 1. Ngọc Anh, read that.
Ask and answer these questions with the partner.
Yes. Ask and answer these questions with a partner. 1. What different places have you been to on holiday? Have you ever been to the desert? What about a city break? What kind of transport have you used during holidays in the past? Have you ever traveled anywhere alone? Yeah? Got it? Now please do it with your partner.
What different places have you been to on holiday?
Go 2 rounds, okay? Make sure that each one of you needs to answer all the 4 questions there. City break, that means what?
Go around the city.
Yeah, you go around the city. That means have a break in the city, okay? That means that you just go sightseeing, you do something there. That means kind of you have a holiday in a city. Yeah? You spend a couple of days in a city. That's it. Go. ask all of the 4 questions there and answer them all.
What different places have you been to on holiday? Actually, on holiday, I usually stay at home or hang out for in a short time. I with my family. Sometimes I will plan a meeting with my friends. I normally spend time somewhere in some shopping malls to shopping with my friends. Recently, I went to meet my car to have a short shopping time with my best friend, and there me and my friend was
Summer break,
have a fun day, spend together a very special day to go shopping. I bought a lot of clothes from different local friend shops there. What different places have you been to on holiday? Actually, I usually spend my holiday with my family. We have go around my city, like supermarket, or some restaurant to try some food. Or we can go to shopping some new clothes or any things sometimes only is food. Have you been to the deserts before? But I think to get into this place to watch experience together with me. Because I can learn about culture and that place and sometimes I will spend my time spend my holiday with my friends too. We had a campaign and I have experience to go sightseeing with my friends. Maybe I will go to a friend's house and Christmas city, like to my friend's house and some zoo or like some anime. Have you ever been to the desert? What about city break? What about the city break? I would say that I've never been to the desert before, but probably when me and my family travel to somewhere else, we would like to spend time to get around the cities, to explore more about what is there, or is there anything interesting more than in our hometown. But I would say that I never been to the desert. I would say that maybe it's kind of difficult to go there. Have you ever been to the desert? What about visit my hometown? I have never been to the desert, but I think in the future I will be there. And why I think since if I just if I can visit, if I can be there, I will stay there a long time to play and visit all those places there.
Alright guys, that's it for today. We'll continue tomorrow.